Hello YouTubers. Well, it's early spring here in New England, and I've just finished constructing my new kitchen garden, which is right off of my patio and very close to the front door of my house. What I did was I took up a couple of these rocks, these slabs, dug out the gravel underneath, and imported soil from my main garden. Last year I experimented with this tiny little spot where I planted a salad mix, which included these radicchio, Treviso. And these are the leftover ones from last year, which have come up again. And they came up in early to mid-March, and I was actually taking some leaves off of them at that time. So very early green, and a good thing to keep in mind. What I've planted here is a sweet salad mix, which has beets, beet greens, spinach, lettuce, a couple different types of lettuce, and some mustard greens. I've chosen to plant a row of spinach, a row of dill, a very short row of radishes, a row of coriander, which is a little optimistic. It may be too early to plant coriander, just because the soil isn't warm enough, and we may still have a frost yet. But what the hell. A row of collard greens, and a row of shallots. One of the advantages, well, there's a few advantages to having a little tiny kitchen garden right near your house. And the first surprising advantage is that the rabbits won't come up on this platform. They won't come up onto the rocks. They stay out in the yard. For some reason, they don't want to come up onto these steps and onto the rocks. It could be that they just don't see that there's something good to eat up here, or that they feel too exposed to predators in an open area. I don't know what, but last year I had no rabbit damage, and there's a lot of rabbits around here. I also have a main garden, out in the field for corn and, your bigger squash, watermelons, that kind of stuff. But it's really good to have a small garden very close to your house, someplace where you're going to walk by it every single day. And the reason is that you can do a little bit of weeding or inspect and see how things are going, and you basically tend to take care of it a lot more, I've found. So you can also, if you're going to have a frost, easily cover up a small little garden and insulate it from frost damage. Whereas if you've got a big sprawling garden, you're not going to tend to want to do that. So I've found that it's a very good thing to have a kitchen garden, and I'm expanding it this year. It's a little boring looking right now, but I'll let you know. I'll post another video when stuff starts sprouting and things are looking more green. Thank you very much.